This is Matt Jansen, and I'm going to be showing you what I do when I'm starting a horse. This horse that I'm starting is a 7-year-old breeding stock paint mare. Her name is Shadow, Midnight Shadow, and I'm just going to be starting out here with the Groundwork foundation training that I do, specific to the horse that I'm working with. She's 7 years old, and she's been basically out on pasture since she was about weanling age. She didn't have a herd to interact with, and she's lacking in a lot of social skills and that kind of stuff, and so that's where we're working from. I hope this kind of shows what I can do with the horse, and I'd like to pique your interest. Okay, here we go. This is part 3 of session 2, foundation training, groundwork interaction. Here she's giving her attention pretty good, so I'm not applying a whole lot of pressure, just enough to instill that I want her to move with me. I want her to stay centered on me. The less she responds, the more I elevate the cue escalation, or the pressure that I apply. And then as soon as any response is even thought about being given in the direction I want, I release that pressure as fast as I can. Applying pressure is only so that we can release it at the right time. Focus left me a little bit, so I said, okay, if you want to leave, then I'm still going to direct this interaction, and you're going to leave fast now. She gave me her attention and focus again, so the pressure got released. They are so much in tune to what we do that you really have to get in tune with yourself and what you're doing. It's really a lesson in psychology to some degree, and it can help us as humans grow so much. That's what I love about working with horses. They teach me more about myself than I could ever learn on my own. They're such a creature of beauty and simplicity to me, and yet working with them can be such a complex thing. If we embrace that learning of how to interact with them on a more positive level, it can be such a wonderful experience as far as life experience goes. It's taken me a lot of years to learn these dynamics, and I've studied a lot of other trainers. I've studied horses quite a bit, of course. Hopefully I can explain it in a manner that helps you understand it in a reasonable time frame. It does require some dedication and work, just like anything that's worthwhile, the more effort you put into it, the more you get out of it. Ironically, with horses, sometimes effort doesn't mean actual physical activity or physical input. Sometimes the less we do, the more we get out of it. As far as applying pressure dynamics and those kind of things, we have to really allow them to tell us where we're at in the how fast we're able to proceed. If they're responding in a negative manner, we have to recognize that and reevaluate what we're doing, not what they're doing. They're only responding to us because we're the ones that are instilling those responses. Here I'm just doing some desensitizing with the whip. Rubbing around on her and letting her get used to everything, the tools that I'm going to use, all that kind of stuff where she's just so unsure about everything. I'm going to rub it all over her body and her legs and just see how she responds to that. If she responds in a calm manner, then we'll proceed from that directive. If she responds in an emotional manner, then I'm going to step back the pressure a little bit and make my pressure increase or my interaction increase in smaller incremental doses.